Hello, everyone, I'm sorry, it's Allie Rose. Thank you, Janice. My name is Allie Rose, and I'm here to represent the Connecticut Department of Agriculture. We have a few funding opportunities through our department that I'm going to present to you. I do manage some of these programs, so if you have any questions or you're interested at the end, come up and feel free to talk to me, and I can give you some more information. So before we start, something to keep in mind if you're going to apply for one of our grant programs is that they are reimbursement grants. What this means is if you are awarded a certain amount to complete a project, you do not receive that money up front. So you'll complete the project and fund that work yourself. And upon completion of the project, you would submit an invoice, show that the project was completed, and you'd receive your grant funds as reimbursement to you. So just something to keep in mind. Most of our grants also require some sort of cash match percentage. So for example, the farm transition grant, which is our most popular farm competitive grant. If you're looking to purchase equipment, it's a 50-50 split. So if you're looking to purchase some piece of equipment that's total cost is $20,000, you're eligible to receive $10,000 through the grant, and then you would compensate the other $10,000.
What's that grant name?
The farm transition grant. Yes. If you are looking to apply, your business should be in good standing with the state of Connecticut. You should be registered with the state of Connecticut if you're not a sole proprietorship or a DBA. And to be eligible to apply, your farm should have at least 1 full year of production history. This image here, this is our website. It lists all of our grant opportunities we have. We have other grants that are available to municipalities or nonprofits, but today I'm specifically going to be focusing on ones that farms can apply for. Yes.
For production history, like we're planning on donating our produce to like local food banks and things of that nature, so you have to make a profit.
So you do, so sort of secondary to that is you do have to possess your farm tax exemption permit.
Okay.
So if you are able to record that profit or that revenue, the permit is submitted through the Department of Revenue Services.
Okay.
So there are sister agencies, so I don't deal directly with that. But if you possess your permit and you have a year of production, then you're eligible to apply. So the farm transition grant, as I mentioned, this is our big grant opportunity for farms looking to purchase equipment, renovate any barns or structures on their property, do a whole new structure, new construction. So we have a few categories with this grant. The first is the new farmer micro grant. So if you're a new farm and you have at least 1 year of production history to 3 years of production history, you can apply for up to $5,000. And the cash match percentage for this grant is less to accommodate that you are a new and beginning farmer in Connecticut. So it's 25%. If you have at least 3 full years of production history, this is when you can move on to apply for the larger sums of grant awards. So we have the infrastructure investment category. So this is $20,000 maximum award with a 50% cash match. So this is if you need fencing, irrigation, remodeling a barn, you want to purchase any pieces of equipment, this would be the category you would apply for. We also have a research and development category. So this is for farms that are looking to either hire a marketing consultant or they're looking to develop some sort of new product and sell that through their farm. You can also apply for that category. The maximum award for that is $25,000 and the match percentage is 40%. Our biggest category where you can receive the most amount of money is the innovation and diversification category. So for this category, we're looking for you're doing something new to diversify your operation. For example, if you want to construct a farm store on your property, that would fall under this category. If you're looking to purchase any sort of processing equipment, that would allow you to produce something new or offer new products for sale, you would fall under this category as well. The maximum award is $49,999, and the cash match required is 50%. So some of our previous awardees, Penfield Farm in Portland, Connecticut, they purchased fencing, structures, and irrigation for their emu pastures. And then also in 2020, Steadfast Farms out of Bethlehem, Connecticut, they constructed this poultry processing facility on their farm. So this was an innovation and diversification category project. So they received the $49,999. And here for the sheds and fencing, it was infrastructure project, and they received $20,000. So this is our real, I need equipment, I need some sort of infrastructure-based project on my farm to enhance my production and my operation. That's the main goal of this grant. And I should say, this grant is in Connecticut general statutes, so it is offered every year through the Community Investment Act. This past year, we opened the application in November and we closed in January. And we're really liking the timing of that to then have farms be able to start their projects in March. So we will likely use that same timeline again this coming November. So just something to keep in mind if you have any project ideas. So our next funding opportunity available is the Farmland Restoration Program. So this is the goal of this program is to restore land for food or fiber production back into agricultural production. The land that is involved in these projects, it must be used for producing human food or livestock grazing. If you own farmland in Connecticut, you can apply. If you lease farmland in Connecticut, you can apply. Here, you just have to have been in production for 1 full year. So the sort of projects that the Farmland Restoration program deals with is, I have a piece of land that I'm not currently farming, but there are a few things I need to do before I can get it back into production. So if I need to dig a well, if I need to install a fence, if I need to install drainage, if the area is too wet and it's not currently available for production, if I need to remove invasives, or if I need to do any sort of land clearing or brush removal, these sorts of projects, for these grants, it's tricky because, if I own a brush hog, can I apply for this grant to go out and brush hog this piece of property? Unfortunately not. The grant funds can't be used to, pay myself to do the work. It would have to be, I'm going to hire this subcontractor to go out and do the work. Then the grants can fund that expense. The maximum award for the Farmland Restoration Program is $20,000. If you currently lease land from the state of Connecticut, if it's public land, the match requirement for this is much less. It's 10% compared to if you privately own the land, the match requirement is 50%. And for the farmland restoration and the farm transition projects, we're looking for, I can do this project from start to finish in 18 months. So just something to keep in mind. That's usually the timeline that you're allotted to complete the work. Lastly, we have our organic cost share program. Are there any certified organic operations here today? Yes, okay. Well, if you are, we can reimburse you for up to 50% of your organic certification costs, up to $500 per organic certification scope. So this program, we're awarded through the USDA a certain amount of funding. So if you apply and you're certified organic, we will reimburse you for that. So it's not a competitive grant. If we have the funding available and you submit an application, you will receive reimbursement. So if anybody is looking into becoming organically certified, this is a program you can take advantage of to help recoup some of those certification costs. So if you are looking, for how to stay best informed about, when these grants are opening or closing or coming soon, I would recommend that you check out our website often. It's www.ctgrown.gov/grants. It'll pull up a list of all of our offerings, and if any are currently open or coming soon, it will be indicated on the website. Another thing is, if anybody is not subscribed to the weekly ag report, I highly suggest you do that. You can do that through our website. It's a weekly publication. We send it to your email every Friday afternoon. It includes, information about the Department of Ag and when our grants are available. But it also includes, like, this event today was publicized in the ag report. Any sort of agricultural general news is published in the ag report. Other agencies or organizations, nonprofits around the state who have grant programs open, deep funding opportunities, USDA funding opportunities, we keep it all in the ag report. So if you're looking to stay informed, that is the best way to do so. Thank you all. If anybody has any questions, feel free to come up and talk to me if you're interested in applying for a grant next year, and we can discuss your project.